Welcome to today's video, where we delve into the intriguing and often controversial world of Christian evangelists and their financial practices. Over the years, numerous evangelists have faced scrutiny and allegations related to financial misconduct, leading to questions about their integrity and the use of funds within their ministries. Jim Bakker was a prominent televangelist in the 1980s, known for his charismatic preaching and leadership in the PTL, Praise the Lord Club, a popular Christian television program. However, Bakker's rise to fame was marred by controversies and legal troubles. One of the major scandals involving Jim Bakker was related to financial fraud. Bakker and his associates were accused of using deceptive fundraising tactics to solicit donations from viewers of the PTL Club. They promoted a theme park called Heritage USA, claiming that it would be a Christian retreat and theme park. However, funds raised for this project were allegedly misused for personal expenses and lavish lifestyles, rather than the intended purposes. In addition to financial misconduct, Jim Bakker also faced allegations of sexual misconduct. Jessica Hahn, a former church secretary, accused Bakker of sexually assaulting her in 1980. This scandal further tarnished Bakker's reputation and led to increased scrutiny of his personal and professional conduct. As a result of these controversies, Jim Bakker's empire crumbled, and he was indicted on multiple charges, including fraud and conspiracy. In 1989, Bakker was convicted on 24 counts of fraud and conspiracy related to the mismanagement of funds within the PTL Club. He was sentenced to 45 years in prison and fined heavily. While Bakker's sentence was later reduced and he was released from prison after serving 5 years, his legacy remains controversial, with his name often associated with financial fraud and unethical behavior within the realm of Christian evangelism. Peter Popoff gained notoriety through his faith-healing ministry, which claimed to heal people through divine intervention. However, Popoff's methods came under intense scrutiny when allegations surfaced regarding deceptive tactics used during his healing sessions. One of the most prominent accusations against Peter Popoff was the use of earpieces during his healing sessions. It was alleged that Popoff's wife or staff members would feed him information about audience members, including their ailments and personal details, through the earpiece. This information was then used by Popoff during the sessions to create the illusion of supernatural knowledge and miraculous healings. The use of earpieces raised serious questions about the authenticity of Popoff's healing ministry and whether the healings were genuine or staged. Critics argued that such deceptive tactics undermined the trust of believers and exploited their faith for personal gain. These allegations and the subsequent exposure of Popoff's tactics led to a significant loss of credibility for him and raised broader concerns about the ethics and transparency of faith-based healing ministries. The controversy surrounding Peter Popoff serves as a cautionary tale about the potential pitfalls of using deceptive means in religious practices and the importance of integrity in spiritual leadership. Creflo Dollar is a prominent preacher known for his teachings on the prosperity gospel, which emphasizes that financial success and material wealth are indicators of God's blessings. His messages often encourage followers to sow financial seeds or give donations to his ministry in exchange for blessings and prosperity. One of the key controversies surrounding Creflo Dollar is his emphasis on prosperity gospel teachings, which some critics argue can lead to a focus on materialism and financial gain, rather than spiritual growth and character development. In addition to his teachings, Creflo Dollar has been associated with a luxurious lifestyle, including multi-million-dollar homes, expensive cars, and private jets. This opulent lifestyle has raised questions about the allocation of funds within his ministry, and whether donations are primarily used for charitable purposes or to maintain his lavish standard of living. Critics have also raised concerns about financial transparency within Creflo Dollar's ministry, questioning how donations are managed and whether there is sufficient accountability and oversight regarding the use of funds. Overall, the combination of Creflo Dollar's prosperity gospel teachings, luxurious lifestyle, and controversy surrounding financial transparency and donations has sparked discussions about the ethics of wealth in religious leadership and the importance of integrity and accountability in managing donations from supporters. Hinn is a well-known figure in the realm of Christian evangelism, particularly for his controversial teachings on the prosperity gospel. This gospel preaches that financial prosperity and success are signs of God's favor and blessings, often encouraging followers to sow financial seeds or give donations to receive blessings in return. Hinn's teachings on prosperity have been heavily criticized for promoting materialism and a transactional view of faith, where financial contributions are linked to spiritual rewards. Critics argue that this approach can exploit the vulnerabilities of believers who may be seeking hope and solutions to their financial struggles. In addition to his teachings, Benny Hinn has been associated with an extravagant lifestyle, including private jet use, luxury homes, and expensive possessions. This lavish lifestyle has raised eyebrows among both supporters and detractors, leading to questions about the use of donations within his ministry. Critics have pointed out discrepancies between Hinn's opulent lifestyle and the financial struggles faced by some of his followers. There have been concerns about transparency regarding how donations are used, with allegations that a significant portion may go towards funding Hinn's lifestyle, rather than charitable or ministry purposes. The combination of Benny Hinn's controversial teachings on prosperity gospel, his extravagant lifestyle, and criticisms regarding the use of donations has sparked debates within the Christian community about the ethics of wealth and religious leadership, and the responsibility of leaders to steward funds with integrity and accountability. Paula White is a prominent televangelist known for her dynamic preaching style and influential role in the Christian community. She gained widespread recognition through her television programs and books, where she often promotes the prosperity gospel, emphasizing that financial blessings and success are signs of God's favor and can be obtained through faith and financial contributions. White's teachings on the prosperity gospel have drawn both supporters and critics. Supporters believe in the principles of sowing seeds and expect blessings in return, while critics argue that such teachings can lead to exploitation and a distorted view of faith, emphasizing material wealth over spiritual growth. In addition to her controversial teachings, Paula White has faced scrutiny over her lavish lifestyle, including luxury homes, expensive cars, and designer clothing. Her opulent lifestyle has raised questions about the ethical use of funds within her ministry, and whether donations are primarily directed towards charitable causes or personal enrichment. The combination of Paula White's prominence as a televangelist, controversies surrounding prosperity gospel teachings, and her lavish lifestyle has sparked debates within the Christian community about the balance between faith, wealth, and responsible stewardship of resources within religious organizations. Robert Tilton is a televangelist known for his charismatic preaching style and emphasis on the prosperity gospel. He rose to fame through his television program, Success in Life, where he promoted the idea that financial success and blessings were attainable through faith and monetary contributions to his ministry. One of the controversies surrounding Robert Tilton involves allegations of using deceptive tactics to solicit donations from viewers. It was reported that Tilton's ministry employed a strategy known as word of faith letters, where prayer requests from viewers were sorted, and personal letters were sent back with generic responses and requests for financial donations. This practice gave the illusion of personalized responses while effectively encouraging donations. These allegations of deceptive tactics raised ethical concerns about the transparency and integrity of Tilton's ministry. Critics argued that such practices exploited the trust and faith of viewers, leading to accusations of financial manipulation and fraud. Despite facing legal challenges and public scrutiny, Robert Tilton continued to defend his teachings and methods. However, the controversies surrounding his televangelism, prosperity gospel message, and allegations of using deceptive tactics to solicit donations highlighted broader issues within the realm of religious fundraising and the importance of transparency and accountability in handling donations within ministries. Kenneth Copeland is a prominent televangelist known for his preaching on the prosperity gospel, which teaches that financial blessings and success are signs of God's favor and can be attained through faith, positive confession, and financial contributions to religious ministries. One of the notable aspects of Kenneth Copeland's ministry is his extravagant lifestyle, which includes ownership of multiple luxury homes, expensive cars, and private jets. This opulent lifestyle has drawn criticism and raised questions about the ethical use of funds within his ministry, especially considering the significant donations received from supporters. Copeland's ownership of private jets in particular has been a subject of controversy. Critics argue that such lavish expenditures on transportation are excessive and not in line with the principles of stewardship and responsible use of resources, especially when many followers struggle financially. Furthermore, Kenneth Copeland has faced criticisms related to financial practices within his ministry. Questions have been raised about transparency regarding how donations are used, the allocation of funds, and the level of accountability and oversight in financial matters. The combination of Kenneth Copeland's preaching on the prosperity gospel, extravagant lifestyle, private jet ownership, and criticisms related to financial practices has sparked debates within the Christian community about the appropriate balance between faith, wealth, and responsible stewardship of resources within religious organizations. Joyce Meyer is a well-known televangelist and author who emphasizes practical Christianity in her teachings. She is known for addressing real-life issues and providing practical advice for daily living based on biblical principles. However, Joyce Meyer's ministry has faced criticisms regarding the size and scale of her organization, often referred to as a multi-million-dollar empire. Critics argue that the vast wealth and resources accumulated by her ministry raise questions about financial transparency, accountability, and the ethical use of donations from supporters. One of the key areas of concern has been the allocation of funds within Joyce Meyer's ministry. Questions have been raised about how donations are managed, the extent of financial disclosures provided to donors, and whether funds are primarily used for charitable purposes or to sustain the organization's growth and operations. Despite these criticisms, Joyce Meyer continues to emphasize practical Christianity and outreach efforts through her ministry. However, the questions and concerns surrounding financial matters highlight broader discussions within the Christian community about the importance of transparency, integrity, and responsible stewardship of resources within religious organizations.